and this is from Barstool, Colorado. I'll pull up here in a second. First team meeting of 2023. Coach Tim Brewster, has come under fire a lot for this video, and I'm going to be a supporter of the people who are hating on this guy, because you're going to watch this video and you're like, this guy's a clown. At least this is my opinion. I don't know how you guys feel on it. We'll let the people watch and decide for themselves.
When I say stand tall, okay, I want you bouncing out of your seat and stand tall. When I say stand tall, get your ass up. Stand tall. Sit your ass back down. Stand tall!
Even the coaches are laughing. Look at him. On the left side.
We come! Raise the goddamn roof. Raise the roof. We coming! We coming!
We coming.
We coming! We coming!
Look at this front row. They don't even look like, some of them don't even look like college football players.
You should do though. He's like,
he's over this shit.
60 minutes of hell coming with it. 60 minutes of hell coming with it. The time is now, man. The time is now. Sit down.
Definitely an interesting one. A very interesting one. And it's had pretty polarizing takes from people all over the internet. Here you have like a lot of people saying this type of stuff. Coach Brew was 15-30 as a head coach. Like that kind of speaks for itself there. And just some of these things, like you can't even see people taking this seriously. It's very interesting. A lot of people were saying like he's trying to run it like a military academy or things of that nature. And like, obviously I have no problem with that, but like the way that he's speaking to these guys, like I just sit up and stand down for what? Like just to prove, like it kind of to me seems like he's on a power trip. That's what it feels like. Sit up, stand down, sit up. For why?
dumb.
You're just trying to set the tone? Like, what do you think?
Dumb.
I thought it was stupid.
I think that'll never ever work in a, especially a locker room like that. Like,
no. I don't think so, too.
Good luck.
I really don't think so.
Coach Brew.
Yeah.
I feel like really it ain't really. People just, they just seeing it and just like when you in the moment right there, you just gonna stand up and you gonna sit back.
Well,
down.
yeah, I mean, I would stand up and I would say whatever. I'm not going to be the one guy to sit down. You know what I mean? But like the players after this, it came out like the players were obviously like
Clowning his ass.
Yeah, they're clowning his ass. As soon as you got out of the meeting, you're like, the fuck was that guy talking about? Like, that's exactly what you're going to say because like, why? Why do you feel the need to go do this?
But then you know when he walk in the room, you got to lock in. I feel it's a double-edged sword.
It is. I think you're right.
As soon as he walk out, I'm like, this goofy ass. What the fuck is the dude? Sit your ass up, and I'm gonna stand clean up. I ain't even gonna think twice about it. So I mean, I guess it's like a setting the tone thing, maybe a respect thing, and then weird ass dudes like that be the coolest coaches too.
Sometimes, yeah.
They be the coolest coaches, the weird ones who go and do dumb, stupid shit like that, and then you feel me, you joking and laughing in his office all the time. But speaking of Colorado, they just flipped the #1 corner in the nation.
Did they?
Yeah, 5-star Kerwani McClain. Yeah, he flipped.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
So Deion Sanders has flipped the #1 corner 2 years in a row.
That is insane. I mean, it makes sense, obviously, with his experience at the position and just the absolute spotlight that has come to his program wherever he is. Now he's on a bigger stage, bigger platform, bigger facilities, bigger everything with the Buffs. And it makes sense. Now, looking at this tweet from Coach Brewster, he quoted this. And so Danny Cannell looks like tweets at him. He says, if you ever wondered why college coaches don't work in the NFL, this in a nutshell is why. And the obvious thing he's getting at here is that in the NFL, you're working with, exactly, you're working with professionals, you're working with grown men, you're working with guys who, millions of dollars. They ain't trying to hear that shit. You don't tell them to stand up and sit down and do all this shit. It might fly with some college kids, but that's just not how the NFL works, right? We get that. Now, that was his attack. He replies, Brewster, and he says, hey, Danny, I coached 5 years in the NFL and would like to think was very successful. Ask Antonio Gates. Yeah. Interesting.
Killed his ass with that one.
Yeah, that would be...
I guess it works. I don't know why you feel the need to really publicly respond to that. I think the move would have just been to ignore it, but that's just me. Who knows?
I'd have definitely said some shit back, too.
I know you would. I know you would.